Hello guys and welcome to a brand new video. Today I'm here with ReZero Season 3 Episode 5 reaction. So the previous episode, yeah, all the Sin archbishops, they are going crazy. Like Regulus has taken Emilia. We have Capella. She is kind of, like terrorizing everyone. And Garfield and what's her name, Mimi, they got like into a fight with two other cult members. Mimi gets hurt, injured very heavily trying to protect Garfield. So later on, Garfield and everyone decide to take care of the situation by, taking down Capella so that they can stop with the whole media thing that she's doing, and making people more uncomfortable and scared. So, and yeah, and a lot of battles starts happening, individual battles start happening. We get to see Capella. She's a dragon, but I'm guessing she has a human form because we saw that before in one of the previous episode. So yeah, and then finally we also meet the Archbishop of Gluttony. This Gluttony is different because he used a different name and he's always using we. So I'm assuming there's more than one Gluttony. So, let's see what happens today. Oh, and that whole scene in the end with Regulus Corneas. So yeah, let's see what happens today. Let us begin. I'll be putting the subtitles and the timer here. Sync it whichever is your preference, and let's get started. Okay, here's the countdown. Three, two, one, go. Oh my god. Yep, this is how it starts. Emilia's like, wait, what? What? Oh boy. Right, this guy. Emily has no idea what that means because she. Yeah! Subarashi? Okay. What? Okay, this guy is on something. Yo! The hell is. What? 180. Wait, this guy is too much, man. Ah! What, wait, something's wrong with Emilia. It seems like she's like in some kind of a. Like, what's happening? She's like very less responsive. Didn't he say. Okay, there you go. I was like. Right. I'm pretty sure he's way worse than that. Little King. Oh my god, this guy is just. Wait, didn't he say. What? Didn't he say like 79 or something? Like 76? How is that girl 184 or like what is going on? Okay, I have no idea. What. Right. Hmm. Ah, there you go. In the opening, they literally show both the gluttony. Yeah, I didn't realize that up until now. Now that I have a context. Hmm. Hmm. All right, here we go. Yo. Damn. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, don't. All right, Subaru. Motivated. Yeah, gotta play smart. Damn. Yo, Subaru's leg is just. Wow. His training is actually working here. He trained a lot. Whoa. Oh, there you go. Capella. Is that Capella? Why is she not talking? Okay, I don't think that's Capella. She's not talking. Okay. Oh my god. Oh no! She killed everyone, I think. No, wait, what? What is this? What the? Sir, fly? Whoa! Oh my god, that's her. Wait, so she can like jump into. I was saying, I was like, that dragon is not Capella because he's not talking. Okay, so that's her true form. Oh my god. Damn! I didn't think that would hit. Wait, okay, what is happening? She has like a pig's face? She's like a chimera or something? Not a dragon. No, no, she's not a dragon. She's. I think she can. Oh my god! Oh! I think she can like absorb, yeah, she's like a chimera. Oh god. Oh boy. Wow. Oh my god. Yeah. Okay. This is just. Yeah. So. Yep. I don't think there's any point. She just likes doing it. Oh boy. Yeah. Oh boy. Oh, that's a snake. That's a snake. Okay. Oh my god, she's taking Emilia's form. Oh god, this will be a. Is she like reading Subaru's mind or something? Like, what's happening? How can she? How does she know all of this? Like, or is she just guessing that this is probably what happened? Oh boy. Ah, my god. The. Oh god. Oh my god. Oh. Okay, I think Suba's gonna die here. Yeah, Suba will probably die here. What the hell? Okay. Oh my god. Yeah, they'll die here. So return by death is going to get activated. Oh god. Whoa, what the? Wait, so the dragon is actually against her? Okay. No, but I don't know. Oh boy. What happened? Oh, so he's the only one. Yeah, I was going to say he's also. Yeah. Oh God! Oh my God! Sirius is here. Oh my God. So wait, so she knows? Okay. Oh boy. Oh no, I hope. Oh God, I think they're going to. If they fall under her control, it's over. Oh, the siblings. Forbidden. Oh, so hmm. Right. Um. Okay. Right. Oh my God, this is still continuing. Yeah. Oh, good Lord. Like, we don't have the time for this nonsense. Like, Reinhardt needs to go. What is that? Oh God, what the? What is happening? Nice! Okay. No, I can knock you out though. Oh God! Yeah! Okay, you know what? That did the job. I thought someone stabbed him in the face or something. Oh, Otto. Oh, I was. Okay, makes sense. That's why the Zodda bugs. Because he can. Yeah. Look, that makes sense. Because he used it before. Yeah, okay, so how did he run away from gluttony? Okay, right. Yeah. Hmm. Okay, Reinhardt, you need to go. Yeah, you need to go. Okay. Thank you, Felt. Hmm. It better be reckless. Okay. What the? Who are these? Who? Oh, these are those other two. Those two criminals in first episode, along with that guy. I think. Oh my god, the whole. Oh god, the water. The town is getting flooded. Oh no. Oh boy. Wait, so the dragon is against her? Oh god, Subaru's leg is just yeah. Oh damn! Yeah, that is how you end it? Okay. Oh my god, this is yo, I don't know, like I I thought that this is probably going to be now like Subaru is going to die now and Return by Death is going to get activated. But he's still holding on to his life, so like fortunately nobody has died still, I think. Um but they're in pretty critical condition. For example, what's her name? Krush is like she used her blood on Krush. So that might become a problem. He used her blood on Subaru as well. So oh boy. I think there's still a little after credit scene maybe because it's still not time. Yeah, okay, here we go. God damn the whole city. Oh, oh god, she's making demands now. Dome of Wisdom. Oh god. Okay, that's it. Right. Hmm. So, quite a few things happened today. First and foremost, the different battles. The battle against Gluttony. Obviously, Julius was the one who decided to go against Gluttony, and made and that's why Subaru and Krush decided to follow and try to find out where Capella is, and save the people in there. That didn't work out, as we saw, and in return they got brutally defeated. Now I think Subaru will probably, like, something will happen, and his return by death will get activated some way or the other. This will not definitely not be the this, like, this is whatever's happening now. This is definitely going to get rewritten later, because I genuinely don't think this is going to continue. It's like, I maybe even if he survives after this, somewhere down the line he'll probably die and he'll just reload again, because a lot of things happen which uh, I don't know, which I think is something that needs to be like rewritten again. For example, Krush's like got like she put like her blood in Krush, and now something will probably happen to her. Same with Subaru. Subaru's leg is gone completely now. Not only that, so many people died here. Those people who became flies. All these things. I think all of these will get rewritten, and obviously, how to make these things get rewritten? Subaru will have to die, and return by death needs to get activated. So I don't know. I think even if it's not now, probably as it keeps going, there a time will come where Subaru will die, and then we're just going to go back, and we're going to just repeat this whole thing again. But this time Subaru will have a way more information, and he'll probably be able to, I don't know, like, think of something. Maybe, I don't know what's going to happen. But yeah, either way, this doesn't seem like the ideal um way. But who knows? Maybe not. Maybe there is a very good possibility that this might actually be, um like, Subaru might recover from this whole thing. Like, we've been constantly getting a lot of um problems, and we're just losing constantly, time after time. So maybe from here he'll recover somehow. I don't know. Either he'll recover, but like, or he'll just die. um but I don't know. I feel like the chance of his recovery in from this situation is very difficult. Like, what is he going to do? First and foremost, he's completely, like, alone now. Like, there's literally nobody with. He got stranded. He got completely, like, like, separated from Krush and everyone, because of the water. His leg is gone. um she put some weird blood in on him. Same with Krush, and so many people died. The whole place is flooded as well. Like, things are not looking good. So him recovering from this is going to be pretty difficult, because in the previous episode as well, when we saw or the episode before that, I don't know which episode it was, we saw Regulus destroy Subaru's leg. Immediately I was thinking, like, oh, he's probably going to die here, and return by that is going to get activated. That didn't happen. He was able to recover from that. That is what I'm saying. There's a possibility something like that might happen again, but I feel like that possibility is quite low here, because a lot of things have happened which which I think which will need to, like, change, because a lot of things are not really looking good, and it's just, I don't know. I feel like the possibility of recovering from this whole situation is a lot worse now, and maybe return by death will get activated because of that. Like, somehow Subaru will die and he'll repeat this again. We'll see. Either way, now that is that. So, few things in today's episode we get to know. First and foremost, Capella is, I don't know what to call her. She's like a chimera, kind of, being, because she has like these different like animal forms that she can take. You can see that there was a certain section where Subaru attacked her, and she, like her face gets like burnt off. It's like a pig's face, and then she like just sprouted out wings and started flying. Few moments ago we saw her become a dragon, and now she's a human. So it's like she's like a chimera. It's like a mixture of every single creature, I guess, she can think of. Right. Also, the surprising part of this section is that I was under the impression that the dragon was like protecting her, but then yeah, the dragon was protecting her, wasn't it? The dragon was just there. Subaru comes in and Krush comes in, they attack the dragon. So then why did the dragon try to attack, after, the dragon almost dies? Why did the dragon try to attack Capella if the dragon was like, like working for Capella? I'm not really sure. Also, the dragon tried to take Subaru and Krush away from there. That is very weird. I don't know. I don't know what to expect from that dragon, because like it seems like you know what, I have no idea. I don't know why the dragon did that. Like if you saw that he tried to attack Capella and then just rushed away. Like I'm pretty sure the dragon knew that it cannot do anything against Capella, so grabbed Subaru and Krush and just tried to fly away. And then we saw what happened, like Subaru and Krush fell. So the dragon is also very, what can I say? His actions are very, not what I expected. It's kind of suspicious in a weird way. Like, I don't know. I was expecting the dragon to be our enemy, but then why was the dragon doing all of that? No idea. Anyways, so yeah, so that is the whole thing with Capella. So Capella can take any. Oh, another thing I wanted to talk about Capella. So when she takes Emilia's form, you can see these, like, the things that she says, and I was like, okay, so does she like can she like read Subaru, or can she like whichever form she takes, maybe she can understand them or read, like I don't know. Like, first and foremost, I could understand her taking Emilia's form because I'm pretty sure she knows and she has seen Emilia, because obviously Emilia's like, a lot of people know Emilia. Not only that, like not even that. The fact that Regulus Cornelius has Emilia, I'm guessing Capella probably saw her from there. So maybe that's how she was able to take Emilia's form. But what I don't understand is that the things that she said after that. She said, like, stuff like, oh, like, you're the only one who can understand me, that is why I started to like you, all these things that she said, which is true for Subaru. And so there's two things that might have been the reason for her saying that. First one is that maybe she can like read Subaru, like, in his mind or something like that, and that's how she said all of that. Or she just guessed it, because as you can see, she has this whole opinion about love and lust. So she talks about that in in this section. You can see she talks about how, like, oh, if you really love her, will you be able to love her after she becomes a fly, that part. And then she says, like, no, you cannot, you called those flies disgusting. And I'm pretty sure Subaru didn't call those flies disgusting. Subaru was talking about the situation as disgusting. I don't think Subaru was talking like about those flies at that point. Anyways, that's beyond the like the point. Yeah, she said that like, will you be able to love her even after she becomes a fly? If not, then how is that love? That's not love. That's just lust. You're just like, doing this because of her outside appearance. That whole thing that she says. Maybe like all those words that she told Subaru, like, which actually applies for Subaru, like stuff like, oh, you're the one who are able to, okay, here we go, I love her because I was drawn to her good heart. These words, um then because she's the only one who saw me for me, like, these words, these are pretty true for Subaru, because that's what was the situation was for Subaru. So like I'm saying, either she read his mind or something, or she just guessed this whole part because she knows that, oh, probably something like this happened, and that's why she, like, like Subaru likes Emilia, and she just said all of these words by pure guesswork, you know kind of like that. So either of these, I'm not really sure which it is. Here you can see that when she was talking about these part, this, like, it's under inside quotation marks. So there's a huge possibility that this is actually something that she, like, mind read Subaru or something like that happened. But either it can go either way. Either she just guessed this part and she was like, oh, it must be something like this that happened, you know and she purely guessed this whole section, and it actually was true because that is what Subaru feels for Emilia, and that is exactly how it worked out for Subaru. um or she's able to, like, I don't know, like, look into his heart or something like that, which wouldn't surprise me because she's, like, like the Archbishop of Lust or whatever. So it wouldn't surprise me if she has some kind of an ability like that. Anyways, I guess we'll have to wait for it and see what is the deal with her actually, like, if she's actually reading people's opponents' hearts, or is she just guessing this. um okay, so yeah, that was like Capella's situation. What else? Sirius has attacked Anastasia's, like that place. And then we had the whole Reinhardt section. Thank God Otto is fine, because as we saw, like, they kind of cut off in a weird way where Gluttony, like, came in contact with Otto. So I was like, oh my God, what's going to happen now? But as Otto says, he was able to run away because of, the people there who protected him, and he came here immediately. Yeah. So yeah, and obviously, like, helping out Reinhardt in this situation was definitely the best course of action, because we actually need him. And as Feld said, that go, this situation needs you, so you shouldn't stay here. So yeah, Reinhardt being here will probably help, but I feel like the damage has already been done. Like, what else? Like, Subaru's just, like, his leg is gone. He's, like, floating away somewhere, and then, like, the Krush got infected by that blood. Oh boy, like, so many people died. Like, all these things that happened. So I'm not really sure if, like, even if Reinhardt comes now, like, will that really help in these situations at least. If Subaru is able to recover from this, then I guess that's fine. But I'm more concerned about, like, that blood that she put in, like, what's her name, Rush and Subaru. Like, I'm concerned about the fact that that might be actually, like, because she says something here. She says something like, she kind of implied that her blood will make whatever it comes in contact will make them transform into some kind of monster or something. Here we go. She, like, bites her wrist, blood falls down. I'm going to find out what sort of ugly meat scraps you will turn into. There you go. So that's what happened. That is what I'm concerned about, because, the blood fell directly on Krush's face, and then Subaru's leg. Okay, however, she does say that if you succumb to its curse, so maybe there's a possibility that this won't escalate far. Oh, I think I just realized something. The dragon is probably one of her victims. Like, she probably used the blood on it, and the person became a dragon or something. And maybe that's why it has a grudge on Capella. That's why he was trying to attack Capella, and then he, like, like, the dragon takes Subaru and Krush away from there, trying to save them or something. I don't know. There's a big possibility that's the case. Like, because I kind of assumed that the dragon is, like, here because of Capella. Capella brought the dragon, but there's a big possibility that Capella didn't bring the dragon. She just came here and infected someone, and that person became a dragon. So yeah. Okay, so there you go. That is what's going on with Capella and the other, stuff. Like I was saying, Reinhardt will definitely be able to help now. However, I'm not really sure if it's too late by now. So, if it's too late, then I guess Subaru will have to like use return by death, and that'll only happen if he dies. So, yeah. Um, Yeah, I feel like Subaru is going to die, and Return by Death is going to get activated. You see the state of the city, like so many people have died, like so many, like the whole place is flooded and everything. In no way are they going to go along with this, like, and you know, like I feel like Subaru is going to die somehow, and like Return by Death is going to get activated, and we're going to go back to how it was before, and then maybe Sugar will come up with some other different plan or something. I don't know. We'll see. Um. Okay. And obviously the final scene with you know. Capella put on three more orders. So, which is where is that part? The first one is bring me the tome of wisdom that has been brought to this city. Okay, Tome of Wisdom. Okay. Bring me the artificial spirit that has been chilling in this city. Artificial spirit. I have no idea who that is. Okay, and then finally, the wedding with the silver haired girl that's to be held in this city. I guess the point is don't try to interfere. Like I care, but I'm guessing Regulus probably told her to do that. Yeah, okay, so there you go. And yeah, things are not okay. You know, yeah, we'll see. Okay, so that was my reaction to today's episode. Oh, there's another part I want to check. Didn't Regulus say you are my 76, you will be my 76th wife or something? Wait a minute. No, 79th. You are my beloved 79th wife. Um, and then he brings up this other girl and he says, number 184. Oh, okay. Oh, I just assumed that since he said 79th wife, I just assumed that he has 78 wives and Emilia will be the 79th. There's a big possibility that that's not the case because he says here number 184. So he has way more than 79 wives, and he decided to put Emilia in the 79th position, like a ranking or something like that. Instead of putting her at the bottom or whatever, he decided to put her in like 79th place. And whoever is in the 79th place will probably become 80 now, or something like that, I think. Right, because I just assumed when he said 79th, I just assumed that he has 78 wives and Emilia will be 79th. But that's might not be the case at all. As he says here, number 184, so there's way more than 79. But he decided to make Emilia 79. Like I said, it's like a ranking or something, whatever. Based on, I guess, how much he fancies the other person. That's how he ranks them, I'm assuming. Oh my god, that is crazy. Yeah, so Regulus Cornelius is just like, like it's because that girl 184 or whatever she was, she says that, oh, you shouldn't like make that face, like he will not like it. So their emotions are also directly controlled or ordered by Regulus, like, oh, you have to be like this or you have to act like this, stuff like that. Right. Okay. And there you go, that was today's episode. That was my reaction, my overall impression. Now let me talk about this episode scene by scene. In the very first scene, we resume from that like section where Regulus asks Emilia if she's a virgin. Oh my god. And Emilia's like, what? What are you on about? Um, and she's like, wait a minute. Okay, she says that, yeah, no, she doesn't say anything. She's like confused. So Regulus is like, I must have completely bewildered you. I apologize. And Emilia's like, oh, that's good. Like, you know what? It felt so wrong. Like Emilia just doesn't understand so many things and the situation she's in. That this is the thing. She's like, she sees everyone in a positive light unless and until she realizes that this person is bad or this person is wrong. Like a little kid, like how everyone assumes that, oh, like how little kids assume that every person is good. But then as we grow up more and more and more, we realize and we get this feeling. So without even talking to someone, we realize that this person is bad news. But little kids are not like that. They're innocent. They don't understand. They, like, they think everyone is good. They think the world is like all sunshine and rainbows. That is what, innocence is. That's how innocent they are. And Emily is like literally, because here you can see she's confused. She's like, what? And then Regulus is like, oh, I'm sorry. I should have, like, bewildered you. So when he said sorry, obviously, as she remembers how Fortuna told her that, anyone who makes a mistake, if they apologize, that is good. That is something you should do. So according to that, she was like, okay, so he's apologizing. He must be a good person. And that's why Emilia was like, oh, okay, like, you apologize. That's good. Like, that is that is the correct thing to do. But then, so in her head, like, Regulus Cornelius is just a nice person, for now at least. And then he's like, again asks the same question. Like, he's like, oh, are you a virgin? And she's like, oh, I don't understand. What does that mean? Now, for a moment, I kind of forgot about the fact that literally in the previous season, we saw Emilia talk with Subaru, and Emilia was like, oh, I have your baby because I kissed you. So, she has no understanding of any of these things. So she's also confused. She's like, what is that? And Regulus is like elated. He's like, oh my god. Where's that part? I'm going to read what he says here. Just a minute. Okay, there are far too many people who don't understand what it should be obvious. Okay. Oh no, after that. Okay, wait a minute. Here we go. He says, magnificent. You are the very picture of my. Yo, he's weird, obviously, but his dialogues are just, I don't know. His dialogues are comedy. He says, you are the very picture of my ideal woman. Oh my god. It is clear that you have a virgin body. What truly matters is whether you have a virgin soul as well. Okay, right. You have shown me a new way of thinking. Yeah, man, like this guy, yeah. I don't know. I don't want to say anything about him, but he's like one of those guys. Like, but the unfortunate news is that he has this crazy power, which is something that he can use to actually, like, do what he wants to do, and nobody can stop him. So, like, the way he speaks and talks is like just absolute, like, what, I don't know how to say it, but it's just, yeah, like he's like, what do you call them, like those down bad people. He's like one of those. But like I said, usually these type of people are just all bark and no talk. But the problem with Regulus Cornelius is that he has some kind of a power, which I still don't know what it is. I'm guessing we'll get to know later, which makes him this crazy strong. So Like, that's the problem here. He's not just all bark and no talk. He has actual skills to back it up, which makes it more problematic because, he's like, since he's this down bad, he's just going to do whatever he wants to, and that is why he has so many wives. Yeah, he's okay. You know what? Whatever, man. Okay, so I hope I hope in the end someone teaches this guy a lesson, like, and he act. I don't know, like, I want to see him cry and, like, I don't know, like something like cry and, like, like ask for forgiveness or whatever. Like, I want to see the most, like, brutal way, like, he should be dealt with. I want to see that because this guy is too much, man. Like, really, he's just. Anyways, he calls him in like 184 or whatever, and like I said here before, like, he even tries to regulate others' way of expression, how they look, how they speak, how they react, their emotions, everything. Okay, she will hold the same role as the rest of you. Take good care of her. Yeah, and then he, like, takes, like, his hair, her hair, and he's like, oh, like, again. I'm like, yeah, bro. Yeah, just. Anyways, so here the girl is like, oh, like, like, change your dress. You're his wife now. And Emily's like, what? Like, what are you talking about? I'm not his wife. And she's like, yeah, it doesn't matter. He's decided. That means that's what's going to happen. Anyways, Emilia says here that, like, I don't like that guy. He reminds me of, like, some, like, cruel evil king. And she's like, yeah, you're not wrong. Yeah, so there you go. Like, it's pretty damn obvious. Like, the girls are definitely not happy having him as as a husband. But I'm sure there will be a few of them in, like maybe like a few of his wives who probably, like, are, like, very much in love with him. But majority will probably are probably just being, like, forced to do all of this. So yeah. Anyways, that's that. Like, that was that first part. Then we move back to Gluttony. So Gluttony is fighting, and, obviously Subaru has gone completely, like, he's lost his cool. And Julius, like, is like, calm down, Subaru. Like, you have your mission. you know Go take care of the media and try to save those people. And, like, I'll take care of this here. So Subaru calms himself down, grabs Krush, and uses his, like, swinging skills. He wall runs and does so many things using that whip. And, you can see how much he has improved, because if you remember in the very first episode, the very first scene, we see Subaru training, like, through an obstacle course or whatever. And he said something like he has been training for 1 year. So he has been going through that obstacle course for 1 year. It makes sense why he can do all of these things now, just like, using the whip to swing around and just, run on top of a wall or something. He can do this because he knows how to, like, his practiced a lot. Like, I guess it makes sense because he's realized that I don't have any power. Like, the only thing I can kind of rely on is my physical fitness, and, I don't know, my flexibility, my maneuver power, and all these things. I can probably count on this, and that's why I need to polish it up until the max, so that, I can use. So, and you can see the result of his, training, I guess. Anyways, he, like, he does that whole part and jumps through the, like, the glass pane. Yeah, inside he sees there's a dragon, and obviously immediately he thought that that dragon is, um what's her name, Capella. Yeah, the dragon is Capella. And, Krush also thought that, so they started attacking the dragon. Now, you know what, I need to see something here. Was the dragon hostile towards them? I need to check that first. Okay, because I'm kind of confused about the dragon. It seems like the dragon is like actually against Capella, and like I said, I'm assuming the dragon is one of Capella's experiments. Um, so he gets in. There's the meter in front of him, and then there's a dragon. So you can see the dragon is there, Capella's there in the disguise. Um, so yeah, okay. So I've rewatched this scene again. The dragon really didn't try to attack them or anything. It was just like, making noises. But obviously they thought that this is Capella because that's the form that Capella took before. So that's why Krush attacked. Subaru also, like, yeah. Okay. Yeah, the dragon didn't attack even once. It never attacked them. So it fell down, and I did kind of think, I thought like something is weird because he's not talking, because Capella was extremely talkative, like to the degree which is to an annoying degree. So her just being quiet did I was like, yeah, this is probably not Capella, this is some other dragon or something. Yeah, and I did for a moment think that maybe the little kid is Capella because there's literally no one here, and this little kid is only there. But I didn't think much of it when the girl was like, "Oh, everyone is over there." Like I kind of kept that aside. I didn't think of it about it that much. But then we go into that room and Subaru sees all these flies, and then we hear the laugh, and then I'm like, okay, so yeah, I was correct. That is Capella. So yeah, that is Capella. So Capella has taken her original form. Yeah, and then I do wonder if, like, because Capella caught a Krush off guard. That's how she was able to like knock her out, I guess. But if we actually knew that was Capella, and if Krush actually fought her like 1v1, I do wonder what would have happened. Like, would Capella be able to so quickly and easily like defeat her? Probably not. Yeah, so Subaru then, like, like attacks Capella, and you can see like Capella's face gets blasted off, but then you can see there's like a pig face behind her, actual like her other face, and she just regenerates immediately, and her body and everything, like, like she has like this tail and everything. Now Subaru says like, "Oh, so you're a dragon who can take a human form," and I'm like, no, that's not it. Look at her properly, Subaru. She has a pig's nose, you know, and that means she's some kind of a chimera. She's like a mixture of everything, not only a dragon. And the fact that she can also take a human form. So it's not that she's a human formed dragon, she's a human who can take any other form. Like, a dragon, or like a snake, or anything, any kind of monster, like a bird. Right. Yeah, then she just punches Subaru and then brings out her wings and starts attacking Subaru. Okay, so I'm Sin Archbishop in the witch's cult representing lust, Capella Emeralda Lugnica, and she changes her face and everything. I'll transform into the kind of girl you like, just for you. Yep, then she takes Crucia's form, and then the other girl's form, just, Okay, so right, so this is where Subaru's like, wait, so those guys are flies? Like, why, that is disgusting. Why have you turned them into flies? What is the point? Okay, so here Capella says, you find it disgusting. He says, like, it's blood curling. All of you are. And then she says, yeah, it's so disgusting and repulsive. It makes you hate me. That's just it. Seeing that made you hate me on a visceral level. Okay, that's the right answer. No one could love creatures like those. Okay, so the reason why I'm reading this part is because, as we can see later on, Capella brings this up. She says that, you know, like the whole love and lust thing that she kind of talks about. She's like, oh, if you really love her, will you be able to love her even if she becomes a fly? Like, shouldn't that be the case? If that's not the case, then that is not love, you know, something like that, she says. I guess that is why she's like talking about all of these things now. So interesting. You can see, like, you know, like wait a minute. Sirius is wrath. She is lust. Greed. I guess, you know, you can see pretty clearly, like, Capella has this whole, like, you know, like a thing about this, like changing these people. And as she says, like, you know, like you love these creatures even after that? And then she's like, if you can, then that is lust. So I guess that it makes sense why she's like Sin Archbishop of Lust. Same with Regulus Cornelius as well, I guess, because greed, you know, he's greedy, you can see that pretty much. Wrath, which is Sirius, I guess she's angry about the fact that, I don't know, like they took Betelgeuse away from her. Is that why she's wrath? I'm not really sure. Yeah, so, you know, you can see the, like, there's like slight connections with, like, you know, like with the whatever Sin Archbishop they are and how they are as people. There's like a little connection to them. Anyways, okay, so right, and this is also why you can see she's not really killing anyone, as when Subaru says, like, you, like, just kill me, and she's like, oh, why should I do that? I need everyone to love me, you know, like she something says something like that. Yeah, she's like I need as many people as I can have to love me, and that is why she's turning them into monsters and creatures, not really killing them, you know. That is why. Anyway, Subaru starts attacking her, and then, you know, grabs Krush and tries to take her away from there. Okay, so then again, like I said, here, like, then Capella starts talking about like lust, and she says, like, you know, like, oh, don't say that you've never felt anything for, like, you know, any type of, you know, like carnal desire for her. Here we go. Don't you dare take that carnal desire that you cannot even speak of in the open and dress it up as love. Yeah, and then she literally says that, where's that part? She I think this section she kind of says, like, love doesn't exist, it's all lust, or something like that, she says. Um, okay, she turns into Emilia here, and then she starts, yeah, saying all of those things, like, you know, like, oh, like, you are the one who saw the real me in me, because she stayed by my side when times were tough. Because I can be my true self when I'm with her. Again, I'm not 100% sure if she's reading Subaru's, like, heart, or if she can read it, or if this is, she's just, you know, like ad-libbing here or whatever. Because when I'm with you, everything looks more colorful. Because I cannot go alone anymore in my life. Okay. This is the only thing that I have that is real. And then she's like, it's all just a bunch of lip service. If you think love will keep you two together, yeah. So this is where she says, like, you know, can you still love her when she turns into a fly? If you cannot, you know, then that's not love. You said that very clearly yourself. You cannot love her. That would be disgusting. Um, yeah, and this is where she chomps off Subaru's leg, and then she gives the blood to, you know, Krush and him. And I'm very much concerned about this whole blood thing that she gave them. Like, you know, it might affect them in a weird way. Um, yeah, and this is where the dragon wakes up. Yeah, and the dragon starts using his fire breath. And this is where I was like, damn, so the dragon is not actually on her side, because I just assumed the dragon was on her side. But it makes more sense that she actually experimented on someone probably, and that person became the dragon. You know, and this person is trying to. That's why this dragon is trying to attack her. Uh, okay, after that we see, like, like the whole like burst of flames bursts out from there. Then we move on to Anastasia's section, where Kiritaka's there, and Kiritaka's like, oh, like all the other saints, the 10 saints, they are all missing, and he's the only one that is left here. You know, so then Sirius comes in, destroys the place almost. Yeah, and the siblings come in, and okay, so Felix used his whatever he used on Subaru, he used the same thing to stop the wound from going, like further, and that's how I guess they were able to stabilize me. Now I'm guessing that he didn't do this from the very beginning, probably because they had the opportunity, and to the two siblings, they had the opportunity to stabilize Mimi, but now now that they're facing this danger, like Sirius is literally in front of them, I guess they had to come down. They were forced to. That is why Felix was probably forced to use this technique on Mimi to stabilize her. Otherwise, yeah, that would have been more troublesome. Anyways, and the other two comes down, and like Sirius is there. Yeah, and obviously Sirius always talks about love and like stuff like that, and she's like, oh my god, like how beautiful sibling, affection you two have. Are you guys twins? And they're like, no, we're not twins, we're triplets. Okay, anyways, then Kiritaka takes Anastasia outside, and he's like, oh, Anastasia, go with these people. There's like these few people, like Kiritaka's people, I guess. And he's like, they'll protect you. And yeah, and he says, like, like I'm leaving everything to you. Please be sure to protect this place where where the songstress, like, like the town of the songstress, I think something like that she said. Obviously he's is very much crazy about that girl. What was her name? I forgot her name. We saw her in the first episode only, and then like we still haven't seen her again. Liliana or something like that. Something like that. I've forgotten her name. Anyways, that was that. Next we move on to Reinhardt, and Reinhardt's dad is being like an absolute prick, and then suddenly like Zodda Bugs comes in. And one of the bugs, like I was like, when they were saying Zodda Bugs, I was like, wait, where have I heard this word before? Because I was thinking like this word seems familiar, Zodda Bug. I couldn't pinpoint it though, So when the bugs come and like fall, like it's almost on top of Felix, Felt, she goes crazy, starts wailing about, which kind of startles him, Reinhardt's dad, and also Reinhardt's dad were freaking drunk, and like using that opportunity, Reinhardt came and yeah, grabbed him, and then obviously his dad is like, oh, what are you going to do? You're going to kill me? Like what will you do? I love how Felix came and immediately realized that Reinhardt won't be able to do anything in this situation. Let me just knock him out. So she's the one who just smacked the bottle on his head and just knocked him out completely, which was definitely needed in this situation, because Reinhardt won't be able to do anything here, as we saw, because he's his dad and he has a lot of like grievances and a lot of other stuff going on, and a lot of complexes and everything. And this is where Otto comes out, and that's when I was like, oh, Zodda Bugs. Yeah, Otto used them before in the previous season, if you remember. We literally got that whole backstory as well, with the whole, like the Zodda Bugs and everything. So that's why I was like, the Zodda Bugs, this term Zodda Bugs seems so familiar, and there you go. But thank God Otto's fine. Otto explains how he was able to get away from Gluttony. Basically, the other guys, they saved him, and he was able to run away here. He still hasn't come across Subaru and anyone else, but Reinhardt is here, And Reinhardt was still not really sure if he should go out. He was like, I need to protect Felix. Not Felix, sorry, Felt. But Felt is like, no, go and do your thing. You know, just like this is your time. You know, so go. And she orders him, and in the end he was like, fine, let's go. Like I'll go and do my thing. And thank God for that, because we really need Reinhardt. And then next we get to see the whole place starts getting flooded now. Like the dam, the whole thing got broken, and the water is just pouring in. The whole place is getting flooded. It's filled with water, and this is where Garfield sees Subaru and Krush being carried away by the dragon. So wait a minute, let me check something. Okay, so oh no, okay, it's not as if like the dragon is carrying them away. Now that I've paused it, I can see it properly now. Subaru tied Krush to the dragon's leg using his whip, and he himself is carrying like holding on to the whip. So I'm not really sure if the dragon actually wanted to take Subaru and Krush away from there, or the dragon just wanted to fly away or escape from there, and Subaru forcefully like tied Krush and himself to the dragon's leg so that they can escape as well. I'm not really sure if the dragon wanted to like take them away, or if this is something that Subaru did and he just clung onto the dragon's leg. Not really sure, because from up until now I was thinking that the dragon was trying to protect them or something, or take them away from there. That might not be the case at all. It might just be that the dragon was trying to escape and Subaru just tied themselves to the dragon's leg, and something like that. Anyways, it doesn't really help that much, because as you can see, Capella uses his like snake lion thing that she uses, grabs onto the tail. Yeah, and the dragon like was flinging around its tail, so Subaru falls down. Wait a minute. Did Krush fall down as well? I'm not really sure. Let me check. Wait a minute. So okay, Capella uses her attack. Yeah. Okay, Subaru's hand kind of like slips, I guess. No, Subaru's the only one who falls here. I think Krush is still stuck to the dragon. Okay, that was my mistake. I thought Krush also fell. Krush didn't fall. So Subaru tied Krush up so hard with the dragon, I guess Krush was still stuck to the dragon. However, Subaru himself wasn't able to keep holding on. He fell into the water. Yeah. And then in the after credit scene, we can see like Emilia like gets up and sees the outside what's going on. Obviously, the girl beside her is like, "Oh, you should make that face. Like he won't like it." And Emilia's like, "What the hell are you on about? Like, look what's going on. Like, how can you say something like this and in a situation like this?" And then we hear Capella's voice again, and Capella's like, "Oh, you guys have been very bad. Like you guys attacked me, so I'm not happy. So I have a few other conditions. Number one condition, give me the Tome of Wisdom." I think that's what she says, which has been here. The second, demand is that, wait, what was the second demand? Wait, I forgot bring me the artificial spirit that has been chilling in this city. I do wonder what she's talking about here. Artificial spirit that has been chilling in the city. I have no idea. Anyways, and then finally, as she says, like the wedding with the silver-haired girl that's to be held in the city shouldn't be interrupted. She also says, "I don't care though, but it shouldn't be interrupted." So I'm guessing Regulus probably ordered her to say this, I guess. I don't know. And that's where it ended. And obviously you can see Emilia now is like, what the hell is going on? Because you can see she's very confused. Again, like I said, Emilia is like a little kid. She automatically assumes that everyone is good, just like a little kid does. So it takes her a while to understand whether someone is like bad, or like whether someone has malice in their heart. Like as we grow up, we can understand, look at people and look at how they're talking and understand. We can kind of understand whether this person is a good person or not. you know that's not the same with little kids. And Emilia's like that. It takes her a while to understand that what is going on, and that this situation is not good, and this Regulus Cornelius guy is an absolute douchebag. It took her a little bit while to understand the situation and properly realize what situation she's in. And I'm pretty sure now she understands what's going on and what is happening, and what type of a predicament she is in now. So yeah, there you go. And that was it. That was my reaction to today's episode number 5 of ReZero season 3. Yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to press the like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel, or you haven't subscribed. Comment down below anything you want to say, anything you want to let me know. I'll check them out. That is it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next week with another episode of ReZero. Until then, goodbye and have a nice day.